Okay. Well, look at problems here. Well, Rubies. Boy, what's that? The internet? Just zap on my Jesu and cut the live. Just said I bringing back peace to the live. Usha, just like that. And I'm bringing back super in the live too good. Watch that. Oh Lord. Look thing. Wait. So that's
Now,
okay.
before people, just now, okay, RKG, before people start to attack me in the comments, please understand where I'm coming from. Yes, he should have called and tried and get and connect with people and stuff, but we need to find out the good evidence and shouldn't get vexed that another black man want to use the one because he also has some sort of connection to the word juvie. Yes, it started in Trinidad, but it has to do a lot with our history. And if something concerning a black man with a history in America, I have a part to play with. Black Lives Matter. To me, I is a part of that.
Yeah.
I is a part of that. Don't matter where in the world I am. I'm a part of that. Because if I go in America, you feeling going and ask me, are you from America? No. Them just going and watch my complexion and I.
Camera? Do you watch your camera?
Hello, darling.
Super.
Hi, darling.
Hello. God bless this program because I was listening. I decided something hit me. The program tonight was informative, educative, entertaining, and healing. Mind you, it will take thousands a program like this. This is just the spark. This is started, or it started something.
Yeah.
My morning always say that music on the earth but for only those who observe and listen. I stopped watching basketball some years ago because Michael Jordan.
Me too, boy. Same thing.
But the Queen say, mind you, she's an angel because she bring, I just say, she reset and bring a spark to light the candle again for Calypso. And she have a very good interview, darling. We not supposed to bash Michael Jordan. We supposed to welcome Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
To start the party. Now we had to accumulate all the bright minds, all the youth who want in Trinidad or in the Caribbean. It's encouragement. You want the bright minds, the brightest minds in the schools to go and learn, to be lawyers for culture, the copyright and this and all the work and all the thing. We need culture, need protection. From then to now, we are just the laborers. To reap, we need the protectors, the lawyers, and them. When music, it we 1 point something people here. When music leave here, it's well protected because as an artist, you leave here, I will some people go outside there. It have a board and a contract with ISO, create a sign. Yes, we have the passion, we want to make something for ourselves and represent the country, but we need the brighter minds to learn it, to protect. You understand? And beautiful, I enjoy this session. Bass, I love you.
I love you too, brother.
No, Super, I have a question for you, right? I have a question for you. You are one of the foundation artists when it comes to clips, when it comes to soca music. You know what I mean? You travel the world. You were fortunate enough to be on Sesame Street. How many soca artists consider was on Sesame Street?
Well, I just start, you see, my head goes out of Spoiler, Tiger, all them Kaisonians before me. Understand? All the Kaisonians before me, because they never make the money I make. They never see countries I went to.
Wow.
They cut people on the road. So that track end up to a road and then a highway. But it didn't stop here. As Christ said, men come and do greater things to me. So, hey, I do my part to still have some flame to do something again. But and life is nothing but a really things pass on. And this program show me, hey, we're on the right path.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. We appreciate the coming on the live.
And then this castle is a spirit, it will never die. It will never ever die.
We will, but not this.
God works in mysterious ways. It always send an angel. All cultures, God has sent angels to protect them. To do their part, all they do on their part, and it has people with special. It has special people. Where it takes special eyes to recognize them. And a billion army can beat an idea when its time has come. Right? So always keep on doing what you're doing in a positive way, and send the message out. God be with you.
Same to you.
Bless.
Yes, super
Bless,
boy.
thanks, super. Well said.
Love you.
Legend himself.
Love you, Dad.
Super.
Oh man. Who could ever
Terri,
say they had
you
Super
feel-
Blue
you feel
and
as-
Terri
as
Lyons
your
on the
father
live, boy?
Decide to
Nice.
come on the live and, give his take.
Yeah.
Nah, that's something usual to me. Remember,
Yeah,
so a lot of
supportive,
people is
supportive,
like,
always
oh, but
supportive.
by the end of the day, he's just always my dad first.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
know his support is always there. I mean, Dad does hear all my songs before I release it. Since I know myself, any song that I am going to sing on stage, bet all your life, or you could put all your head on a block that my dad
Hey,
heard
look, she come back.
before I even recorded it.
Amrika, mom, you're stalking me, huh? You come back again?
We
No,
don't
she
talk
not
anymore.
talking you.
Take off the
Hey,
She not talking you, beast.
she ain't stalking me, serious, boy? Watch
No.
me. Oh gosh, I love this life tonight by Amrika twice. Look, boy. Hey,
No,
Base,
we talk.
base,
I don't know
base,
if we jump on live and things,
Huh?
basically going on a real course.
but this
Huh?
time,
I going on course, so
We ain't see what going earlier. We feel good.
What you going?
go
What
on.
you going and kill base
When
bird?
life
Base,
cut,
her
that whole bad
husband.
God.
Nah,
Base, her husband.
Nah, man,
Base.
RKG. No, boy.
We are from super. I'm telling you.
you
I'm
lose
telling
So
the
you
you.
impress safe, boy?
No, I couldn't. It's the phone blank out
But I tell
and
you, you have
came
a
back.
boy, but
duncy
that's a
phone, but I
real
tell you, you're not a
content you
smartphone,
just
boy.
listed. That's a real
Yeah, boy.
free information you get to people. You lose
Gosh,
them.
boy. All the thing when Amrika tell me all the stock show kind of thing, boy. Come on again now. God, boy, RKG.
Anyhow, we going. Let me
Yeah, we
continue.
going.
Don't make me fight.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know what I mean?
So the conversation y'all having about Michael B. Jordan, right? With all due respect, as a black man, Terri saying is a black man, and you had to give, kudos and allow him because his roots is to the ancestors, this and that and the other, right? But at the end of the day, for me, I just always say, whether you're black, whether you're white, whatever roots you feel you have, if it is you and have the principles to back up your actions, then you're not going to get the respect that you deserve. Before you create this product with the name on it, right? And you market it and you publish it out there was no conversation, no discussion. You put it out there, and when asked, when the topic was brought to your attention about Juve being significant,
Yeah, he said Juve
to
means
Trinidad
nothing
and
to him.
Tobago, we ain't talking about the word existing in the French aristocracy, when it says the French was down here with all the fancy thing, the Dame Lorraine and they dressing up in the can and all of that, right? Where the characters came out of traditional carnival characters and they walking in the streets, so and all of that nice thing. Juve came out of the Cambule riots, and out of Cambule, carnival came across, and from that we had the traditional carnival characters that represented our parts of history, right? So you would have had the sailors coming out from the Navy, people that came into the country and was going into the brothels, and they started to mimic them. So you had the sailors, you had the Moko Jumbi, you had the Bajan, who is the midnight robber, you had the baby doll who represented the young girl, who of today still represents young girls who making sure before their time and getting put out of their home, not getting to go to school. So we have all of that history. In terms of Juve, when asked the question, this black man who we consider as having roots for the ancestors said it had no significance, and that is where the disrespect comes in.
He did say that.
You don't know your history. You don't know your roots. So as much as you want to live clear because of the color of your skin, you are disrespecting an entire country and the history that it represents. So I don't want to hear nothing about he's black and he's this and he's that. We all have black roots. I look in pink and yellow undertone, but I know more history than most of the black people in Trinidad and Tobago. Right? You have to understand your culture and respect it and respect the people that live in that culture. Not because you come once here or your partner who you're in business with, who have roots here, pumpkin vine roots here or whatever, laying claim to it, and you feel you have the right to. And then when asked, you can't even give a definition of the meaning, you just lay claim to it, and we're supposed to feel proud of that. Okay, yeah, so they're just draining stuff from us. Why wasn't there a conversation before? This is an idea that we taken. This is a name that we heard in Trinidad.
Yeah, but okay, Amrika, all right. But you didn't have a conversation before. What about the conversation after for the betterment of Trinidad and Tobago? Something could have come out of this. Sometimes you just had to stoop to conquer a little bit.
I am not disagreeing. This is not an argument, it's a conversation, right?
Amrika.
So before they blanket, because I read the newspaper articles, I listen to TMZ, all kind of things. It was clear, right? He had conversations with all his business partners and he was advised to change the name. I am certain that a conversation would have come up in terms of making some kind of business arrangements with our locals here and the government, and I'm certain that was a stand down because a certain percentage had to come back to our culture. It was a given no. So before it was a proposal, they blatantly said, now we're going to change the name and leave it as is. You know why? Because they don't want us to have percentage that's going to be tied to life. Let me tell you something.
Also Angostura too, the Angostura too.
Yeah, but Angostura...
He did not get permission to put the Angostura bitters anything either. Alright, yeah, so they didn't care about we.
Although TMZ and Shade Room put up what they put up, they made a public, Angostura made a public statement and put it out in the papers. I have the link because I have been speaking about this continuously. Let me tell you something. Kim Kardashian. Go ahead, Terri.
Why did Angostura put out their statement after the complaints started coming? Let me tell you something. If somebody takes something of mine and start to advertise it, and I stay at the same time with everybody, the next day, I come in here, whoop, hello? What my thing doing there? Why I wait?
Angostura smart. Angostura was waiting till they put on the market so they could capitalize and bust it through.
Till everybody complain to then put out of something.
In this thing too, and I'm not talking about politics in terms of government.
I know.
But they are still a business that sell their products internationally. So depending on how they responded, it could still affect them either way. So everybody had to get their advice. They had to be advised by their lawyers and all of that. You know how these things work, Terri. You have to be advised first before you make a public statement. But after this, the point I want to drive home, as much as we want to talk about that connection to the country, everybody does want to have a connection to the Caribbean, especially when it comes into culture and race and all of that. When Kim Kardashian come out with her line of clothing,
Kimoko,
right? And she wants to name it kimono, and the Chinese or the Japanese stated that is the name. They pull it, right? When it is There was another person that they wanted to lick tequila in Mexico. You cannot
No,
bring
they
out a
can't.
drink with the name tequila unless it follows the line, the rules that is abiding by their terms in Mexico,
Right.
or else they could get a
Right.
lawsuit. We
Right.
need to put our foot down when coming to
Thank
certain
you.
things that represents
Thank
our
you.
culture.
And that is what we are not doing. Hence the reason why he could take it. And when people start to backlash, he answered
Take
just
it.
like I need you just now. Because I just do it in school too. You know, if somebody complaining about something and be like, well, all right, go ahead. It didn't mean nothing to me. You understand me? We need to put things in. We haven't patented nothing, you know.
Yeah.
That's why people would
Amrika,
just
No, I
say
agree,
it.
but does it mean that we're going to just allow any and everybody to come without
No,
putting a fight? This
but
way it starts now. This
I
is
understand that
starts when
now,
people
Amrika,
America.
come.
Amrika,
But America, we
question.
can't make this keep
All right.
on going. This has been going on for years. I just be in America and seeing all kind of thing named Calypso. That is not owned by locals.
They have a Calypso juice, but Calypso wasn't local, you know. It's
Hear the
Calypso.
question after
But
Amrika, right?
then why we not fighting for it? That's our thing.
Could we
Listen to
take it
this.
for
The
granted?
word Calypso is not our own, and they don't understand.
RKG, these two women take over we life, boy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
listen. I want
sorry,
to ask.
sorry.
I want to ask Amrika. I want to ask Terri the same question. You can answer separately, right? How patriotic do you think we as people?
The
Oh
who?
gosh, come now, man. That's a question.
It depends on the person. We just be patriotic.
Holistically, generally. All right.
We
All
not
right.
patriotic.
All right.
We're not patriotic at all.
We are patriotic when, as I told
And
you
wagoners.
before, only when we celebrating somebody who really gets a goal or win
Yeah.
football match. That is when we become patriotic. Now,
Bandwagoners,
don't have
bandwagoners.
loyal people like ourselves that we are part of the culture. We're rooting for culture. We promoting it. We advertising
Yes.
it. When comments are talking about it, we talking passionately.
For example,
Yes.
why we waiting for somebody to take it? Why we don't fight for we to start using it? For example,
I could
the
talk for
Olympics coming up.
myself. I could
The
talk for
Olympics,
myself.
the Olympics coming up. I have friends they watching who supporting the girl from Jamaica, and then our next supporting the girl from America, Shikari. And I'm like, but wait. Then I catch myself. I was like, wait, who running for
representing
Trinidad?
Yes.
Who representing Trinidad? They was like, and them and all even know they was like, yeah, anybody running?
But
Yeah,
let them win a goal, now. Let them win a goal.
No.
We know
But then that's alone too. Why we not pushing behind our sports?
yeah.
Unless you went down Kishore World Cup.
Why we waiting for somebody to reach there, then support them? Why we start find somebody and put all we energy
Because we have
behind
no
them people?
faith, Terry. It's a matter of having faith in your competitors. It's a matter of having faith in your country. It's a matter of having faith in the culture. And we do not have faith in it. We only have faith in certain things when it reaches outside and other people see the value in it.
Someone says here, Hooligan says here, nobody's rooting for them till the name starts to call.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Mingo
When
liar.
other people start to push you, then you see the value in it.
That's why when I listen to Keyshawn Walcott's story and where he used to go and train and all them kind of things, I was like,
I used to train in a drain.
and I was like, wait. So the way them hug he up when he reached back from the Olympics and ball, we always was rooting for. We always was rooting for him when he was on the beach. He was on the beach training, or they didn't give him a proper facility to train. We only was all the
This
time.
country sad. This place sad, boy. It's sad. It's sad.
Someone says here, in our defense, we are not a sports culture.
Yeah, but that's not a reason. It means that we are, and that statement says the point that I'm making.
You mean?
We
No.
continue to condition our children and we continue to condition ourselves as to what we are. When we need to make a change, we have to begin conditioning our people to love sport, to love our people who participate in sport, to love
the person that say we are not a sports people.
Sports culture, that is nonsense.
Just now, what are we then? Because I know Trinidadians love sports.
Yeah.
What you mean? Them Trinidadians and them that support Arsenal who don't win a game, but they won't support Soccer Warriors. Who don't support Arsenal? Arsenal don't win a game in years. But they will
Two
support.
things that
Look,
bring us together.
this damn life, eh?
You see carnival and you see sports, all racist.
You have an Arsenal fan in there? Well, boy.
Oh God! I want to die. What she face?
Arsenal, let him come on the live. Arsenal, nothing. Arsenal, nothing.
Me no, Ole, that is based alone.
He said, "What Arsenal do you?"
Oh, you could support Arsenal and not want to support Soca Warriors.
It's not the views of Terri.
Arsenal worse than Soca Warriors. Worse. Arsenal worse than Soca Warriors. Arsenal and Soca Warriors in the same boat. I'd rather support Soca Warriors.
Oh God.
Well, if somebody said we don't support rum, well, if we support rum, why we didn't name a rum Juve? How come nobody didn't come up with that? Or carnival?
Because watchmen, let me tell you what it's still like, right? This is like you have a woman. This is like you have a woman and you take her for granted, and then somebody else takes her and put a ring on her finger and you vex. Dry up to what I'm telling you, boy. Yes, you have to claim it.
Or name a fruit punch, Soca or something. How come we don't have them thing? I must be walking in the grocery and be like, this is Trinidad product.
Yeah, long time. It's that chicken called Calypso chicken long time.
Here is that. The first time I travel, right, I get a real kind of culture shock because I went Brooklyn, I went this place Long Island, right? And I seen people with Trinidad flags on their cars and Trinidad flag outside the house and Trinidad. I said, but wait.
Yeah, they're very patriotic outside.
Yeah. You thought you didn't leave home, man?
I never see that my whole life. I never see that.
Yeah.
If it's a football, Soca Warriors here.
When did us represent?
Yeah, Independence and Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here.
They could tell me about Trinidad, boy.
You don't see it.
Yeah, we just.
They could tell me about Trinidad, boy. Look at me, boy. I'm a flag boy.
Bessie went and get a live cut off just now. Bessie went and get a live cut off just now, just to show you what Trinidad flag. He went and looked.
No, look, I have it right here. I don't sleep with this. Amrika, I don't sleep with this girl. I don't sleep with this. I don't sleep with this girl. I don't sleep with this. But you don't study that. You're not a patriot. I don't sleep with that. I don't sleep with that, boy.
Hey, I'm not a patriot. Is that trying to make a tattoo on my skin?
No, it's RKG I talking about, not you. Come on, Amrika, gosh. It's RKG I talking to. You win every single Calypso competition on the East-West corridor. You're a patriot. Can I tell you, man?
Bessie, you talk like you're toting on your muffin, man. What competition you win?
No, and I not thinking of me. I never win no competition. I proud for you. I root for you, girl. You see, I root for you, girl. Come on, man.
That song take win.
Watch me. I have a Calypso. I could sing my Calypso for you. I have a Calypso. Let me. Now this real old time Calypso. Don't think Pampanama. This one I'm kick chalk dust on them, man. All right. All right, listen a minute. The Soca controllers and them in the game, like they don't want me get a next tune again. No. So when people ask me, Big Man, what we go do? What you're coming with for in 2022, Lord? I tell them I'm going and sing a Calypso. I tell everyone try me hand in Calypso. I tell them I'm coming with a Calypso.
I'll be back wrong.
Doing like the Great Kitchener and Sparrow. Sing for me. Hey, and I go jump in Calypso. And I go bump in Calypso. And I go sing in Calypso.
You go get toilet paper and
in Calypso. And I go jump in Calypso. And I go dance in Calypso. I show I go make them prance. Tell them what they don't know. Is he coming with our best Calypso?
He done plugging the city.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Hey, yeah, boy, my crown there.
Base, I have a Calypso too, now.
Man, singing Calypso and fixie crown,
I have a Calypso too.
Drop it on me.
Here you go. Ring bang, bang ba ding ding day. I met a girl in a dance just the other day. You say she, yeah, you go and forget my Calypso.
Oh God.
No go your boss on me, boy. Right now, boy. Come now, man. RKG, boy. Your boss on me. No crown for you. No crown for you.
That is a
Yeah, no crown for you.
Hey,
You can't, but well, let me do that in Skinner Park now. Let me do that in Skinner Park now.
That is happened, man. Hey,
Huh?
yo, no, don't
There's
get
a
that.
private zest. You say meet again on a party the other day. That's to be a private zest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
boy.
was a long time. I just can't remember senior moment happening right now.
That is
Let's go.
happened. That is happened,
Kiddies
man.
Yeah.
Calypso. Somebody said Kiddies Calypso competition. For whom you base? Or I ain't for the
Yeah,
single
boy.
thing, eh? I ain't for
For me,
it.
boy.
Say, can't tell me anything. Let me see if I can remember. Ring bang, bang, ba ding ding day. I met a girl in a dance to see your daddy. Just the other day. She said she's feeling that you a break away. Want to break away. I say, girl, let me tell you, I'm a fireman. I'm a fireman. And if you have problems, then I have fire plan. Got a fire plan. I reel out my fire hose. I push in a fancy pants. When I started to wet she down, she started to sing the song, Mama Yo. Fireman, come and cool down me fire, fire.
Nice Sparrow, boy.
I remember it. That's up.
Face a little
Hey,
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Piper, bad man, yeah, Piper. Toilet paper. Piper.
Yeah, toilet paper for you. My toilet paper, boy.
Oh,
What?
good.
Let me tell you something. The Skinner Park stage is one of the most intimidating stages in the world, I think.
I'm telling you, watch
Who
my
you feel, who you feel get the most toilet paper?
Denise
I don't
Plummer.
know. No,
Denise Plummer. Denise,
no.
and Gypsy, probably Gypsy.
Yeah.
Yes, Gypsy, yes.
And he
Yeah.
took it and turn it around and bring
Yeah,
it
yeah.
back.
The man
What's
extempo on them, yes.
I hear them
Watch.
grannies and them used to walk with toilet paper, rolls for spite, you know.
How you mean it's bail of toilet paper down there?
No, when you're on that stage, sometimes you're singing your song and you're praying, you see nothing white in the air. So,
Yeah, boy, I get book. Yeah, boy, you had a real belly, real
no,
belly.
you know what they was doing a year? And this is the first time I saw that in Skinner Park. They came with toilet paper, but here, in order for toilet paper to reach on stage, what they was doing was taking a set of toilet paper in the hand. They had a bucket with water, wetting it, squeezing out the water and pelting it on stage, you know,
Serious.
in
Serious?
order for it to reach, you know. Because remember, toilet paper light, you can't pelt that.
Like,
Yeah.
I
All
said,
that,
you
boy?
people get innovative.
Yeah, bad boy.
Nah,
But they used to throw corn and all kind of thing.
nah, but,
But Skinner Park different.
Yeah, that's right. I want to ask you all because we are all performers here. I go, basically, have I get boo before?
If I ever get what, boo?
Boo!
Of course. Yeah, man.
Serious? Well,
Amrika.
I never
Huh?
experienced getting boo.
I
yeah.
experienced forgetting my words on stage
Mm.
in front of a crowd, and I stand up there like, but the crowd start to sing the song because it's a cover I was doing, and I
Right.
and I continue and I overdo it to the end.
I think it's one, your confidence, and two, the content that you're singing to, depending on if it's social commentary, if it's smart, if it's political, and I know you're coming with some dotishness, you know you might get boo, or the attitude you have with your audience. But most times, especially women.
Yeah, but it's not big man I get boo, you know, in primary school I get boo.
Oh God, well you didn't have no friends and thing.
And well I had friends, but I went and sing a song that they was telling me what to go and sing, and I wanted to go and sing a song I wanted to
Your
sing.
own
So they
thing.
boom me.
Yeah, well that's the problem there. That's the problem there. But
No.
I never get boo, but I never get boo. I forget my song already. I forget my words. Yeah.
And what about losing your voice on stage?
Yeah, that happened to me already.
That losing your voice, yeah.
Yeah. I never lose my voice on stage, but over the season, if it says you do too much performances, the time you're coming home, you will get a little croaky. But I mean, after experiencing so much years, you just learn to train the voice a little better before you go on stage. And if you realize you're getting hoarse, you know how to take care of it a couple hours before you go and sing. It comes with experience.
BS, you forget something?
What is that?
What was the topic we had before when we entered on the line?
What about polygamy?
We had asked the ladies that question.
All right,
But you ask them now, you brave because I know Amrika have an Arsenal fan there and she doesn't want any part of that discussion. And Amrika.
Ask the question.
What do you think of polygamy? Annie, what do you think about polygamy?
Yeah, what do you think about that?
About it.
A man, like it have, like I was actually telling them earlier, it have, I can't remember the country, but there's a country where a woman is allowed to marry 3 men. Right? Like a specific documentary I was watching, where I saw this woman married 3 brothers. You know what I mean? And yeah,
Why?
yeah.
People culture is real strange, you know.
It's real strange because that's normal.
Why would I want to
No,
have 3 brothers? That not making no sense.
Yeah, that's
and
sick.
the
That is just
culture
sick.
over here in terms of women and what we stand for, what we represent, I can't see a woman here wanting to marry 3 different men, let alone 3 brothers at the same time.
One
It's
does annoy
literally
me. So
taboo. That would
imagine
be
3.
taboo here. I mean, if
One
over
does
there
get
they
me on my
already
nerves
culture
sometimes.
that,
So
then it's
imagine.
accepted, I guess.
I'm telling you.
But not for me. That's not for me.
I get
I
with
find one woman I have to deal with much less 2.
Nah, I'm a very jealous person.
But we
But
know
depends
you
on the
have
woman.
dealt with.
Sometimes
but,
one woman could help you
we
to
have a
deal with the
lot
next
of
woman.
men that does polygamy without the woman even knowing. So
That's right.
I
I
Yeah,
mean,
said
but they
that.
ain't want a woman
I
with
said that.
nobody else. They will do
yeah,
it.
that's that.
But they ain't want a woman with nobody else.
With nobody else.
It will be
Yeah, that's that.
acceptable
So
for
all it
them,
been,
but not
oh,
acceptable for the woman.
this is not a word back order. You all you've been polygamy in. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yes, now. All you've been doing that
Been doing that.
without
Yeah.
consent.
Koya saying some
That base.
cultures are different, and that's
That
true.
base?
If you grew
Yeah.
up with that
I
kind of
actually married
mindset,
I have some women in my head that I'm married to. Like 3 women in my head. Oprah is one.
What?
Disha Rambachan. Yeah, Oprah, what you mean? Oprah boy.
You like Oprah money?
Huh? Of
You
course,
like Oprah money?
Oprah's a beautiful woman. Money makes you beautiful.
No.
okay.
What?
So that's the motivation.
Oprah is
No,
a
I
beautiful.
just wasn't expecting it. No. Yeah, you were asking up my face. I wasn't expecting it to say Oprah. And I was like,
Yeah.
Oprah.
Yeah,
See,
I am
what's wrong with
what?
Oprah? Oprah's a beautiful rich black woman. What's wrong with you? I would have said Amrika, but I wouldn't say that no.
These you
Right?
guys.
Disha Rambachan and Diane Sawyer.
But here that's my base. I remember having a conversation with you, right? So you're talking about Oprah.
Yeah.
I will sell out your story here, right? And we tell what our kids. So we had a conversation, right? About, having a little dinner and thing now. And I told you I'm paying half. And I get both. Or use that kind of woman, but you want a rich woman. You're talking about Oprah being a rich woman. Why does your talk change now?
You tell me you was gonna pay half, and why what I
You
said?
was like, so I can't take you out, and I was like, no, I'll pay half. And it's like, nah, use them kind of woman that's like to
I said
man
that.
and all man get vexed.
What's that? Yeah,
I tell me.
BS even get a conversation like that with you.
What you mean?
That the time you was tracking me for Queens.
Sweetheart, this ring is mine. It's a lion ring. Somebody want to know who put a ring on my finger? It's a lion's ring.
Oh, okay.
But I know
I was tracking Amrika.
Huh?
Yeah, I was tracking Amrika. I asked out for dinner. I asked out once. I asked out.
Like a gentleman.
Good thing that never came out of that. That has been wasting your time.
Well, you never know.
Oh, Lord.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what? It's about 2 more people want to come on the live
Yeah,
again.
man, I go on.
Amrika, baby.
Are you ready to get you tonight?
Yeah, come next week. Bye bye.
All right. Amrika.
Bye bye.
Alright. Oh God, be real.
Get through tonight, But this was the most beautiful live of our lives.
You get
it's the best live ever. Best live
but
ever.
what's that? Lost the first part of the live.
Best live ever. Best live ever. Cabin. Huh? I can't believe you lose all that footage, boy.
Yeah, boy. But we are blue inside. We are blue inside. And we are Terri. Most important.
And we get back Amrika there.
Alright, so Must be somebody requested to come on your life. All right, so back. So Terri, moving forward, new music. Where you have in
Yeah,
store?
they say you come from the studio and thing. What are you doing?
Well, I just went and did something on somebody else's song, but on my end, I am supposed to have a song releasing, and even though I have my even though the Calypso song released before, I didn't really release it like in a big way because I have the video and stuff to do for it still. I would like people to know from me that I am not the type of artist that will release a song in January and just because Carnival coming again, I'm forgetting about the song. Music don't have an expiry date for me. You understand? I on a mission, not on a seasonal mission, a forever lasting mission, right? So the song that I have, which is named Calypso, it is a Calypso that I named Calypso.
Oh, you mean we are that?
Right?
Love
So
that song, great
that
song.
is what we have to do the video for. I have another song coming out named Rude, which is soca. So you know, once I do the Calypso, I had to do my
Rude.
soca. Yeah.
I see that dance.
Nah, it's
No,
soca.
no.
It's soca for Rude. Yeah. So
What the producer say okay, me do?
right now I'm working with Kai's production, Black Carpet. Working with Acho Williams. Well, you know, I'm always working with Spine. It's just right now, you know, Spine dad passed away.
Passed away. Condolences to Spine and his.
So I'm giving him his you know, headspace to deal with that right now. Yeah, for now, those are the people that I'm working with for now. Until future, you know, somebody else.
When you think about Winsford Joker, the Veins, I mean, he passed away too. May he rest in peace. And he died a poor man, but after writing all those hundreds of songs. I mean, if you look at that man catalog, boy.
Now he has an impressive catalog, very large. A lot of people don't know who he is, and again, that is
it's sad,
our mistake. A lot of people don't know. It's only when Marshall went on, and it's through his comments I get to realize that too. A lot of people get to realize, oh, is he right that?
Yeah.
But even look bass. Look, even bass is my friend. It's about the songs I didn't know bass right.
Brother man, it's our people right here in Trinidad know who write songs for certain dancehall artists, and them living down Jamaica, and them living here in Trinidad. And they don't even know who writes certain songs right here in Trinidad. They know the
you have a request here. Somebody wanted to know Terri if you could sing. That's a little part of the song you have with Ataclan.
Smile.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. Hey boy, you always on my mind. Seems I'm addicted to your smile. Wish we could spend a little time. Reminisce on what we left behind. I reminisce and how you used to touch and hold me. Although we have been apart, you're still my baby. You make me smile. Haven't seen you for a while. You make me smile. Tell me why I haven't seen you for a while.
Wow, nice one.
All right, so
how can you accumulate protection if we have a lot of messages there from people who big up to go on Chinese Chow who was on the live, so everybody was there.
We have
somebody in the dark again.
Live. Shona. Hello?
Hi.
We're not seeing you.
It's 12 o'clock in the
You're in bed. You're in bed.
She's in bed. She's in bed.
Everybody in the bed.
Oh.
Bonnet.
Nice. That's okay.
Hi, with your bonnet, man. Don't worry. Bonnet in style, girl. Bonnet in style. I'm wearing a bonnet next week. I'll wear my bonnet next week. Yeah. Bonnet. What's up?
I'm fine, thank you. So I've been tuning in for the entire show, right? And, you know, I have a lot of nuggets things that I want to mention, especially with teaching value. We have to teach value, right? We have to be certain that we're not imposing. And I think with the younger people, we want to enforce but not be too strict. Because young people, they want autonomy, they want exclusivity, but they also want free reign. They want us to understand that they are allowed to shape their own future and have their own opinions, right? So,
Right.
hold on, my earphone's not connected. Hold on, so y'all can hear me better. Yes. So with the young people, right, we have to teach value. And the only way we could teach value is in starting with ourselves. I like to see things from a cognitive and cultural and generational approach, right? So if we start to think, now everybody on the whole careers with affirmations, where you're speaking affirmations. When you start with yourself and you speak these things, you breathe life into yourself. You now start to transfer that, your energy that you are emitting, you start to vibrate it outside there. And when people see you vibrating it, people will now start to catch on. So like for me with Terri, I would share Terri's her content constantly because I know Terri has internalized.
Right.
I know what Terri putting out there is not bullshit.
Yeah,
right?
you can connect with it.
You could connect. When it is you see an empress vibrating on that level, it's hard for somebody to come at Terri disrespectfully. It's hard for you as a peasant to approach a queen.
Right.
You understand? So you're not going to approach Terri in that way. If it is we start to vibrate that way, if we start to internalize, we start to put it out on the exterior, we start to listen to our culture music, our calypso. I'm a culture woman. I am here for the preservation of culture. And my
No, what you're talking about is a collaborative effort, but how can we get there?
Individually. Everything starts individually. And throughout the entire night, I have been hearing everybody blaming government, blaming stakeholders, blaming artists, but nobody blamed themselves.
You see, it's collectively.
Individually. If we start individually, like earlier on I was saying, even when Janelle's dad came on, everybody tomorrow put up a little video with them singing a Terri song. You don't even have to sing it. Just play it in the background with you dancing towards it. All you're saying how you're going to connect with the youths. Do a little tiki-taki challenge. We walk in Obia. Terri put out something, come out with your cookie, your broom and your calabash. Start a Obia challenge.
What about, as we on that note, right? What about folklore? You think a lot of the youths know about the folklore? You think it's been...
Did nobody buck? They buck the other day. Did nobody buck? No, did nobody buck? Nobody buck.
I don't like to generalize, right?
Not all, but some do. Some do.
Some do, and some do.
Some of them mother is sukunya and thing. So they don't bother.
You see, the ones that do, it is because they have been influenced, and they have influence being impacted on them, right? So like Terri going into these schools, Terri has now become an influence in their lives. And she put them on the radar. If they weren't exposed to it prior, we cannot prosecute them for ignorance, right? But she go into these schools and exposing them to it. Now she has put them onto it, right? Every single school in Trinidad and Tobago, and I can say this with confidence, has a PAN program set up. The government put an initiative to set that up, be it one steel pan or be it a whole musical room. Now it's difficult to outfit with everything. But so why a parent can't donate a pan to the school?
Yeah.
Why?
We all pay a part. Yeah.
How many of us have steel pans even as a decorative thing in our house? I have been looking for one ornamentally because I can't play no musical instrument. That's not my strong point, right? But how many of us have a steel pan in my house?
That used to be a long time thing, you know. You must have a steel pan in your house, you know. That used to be
Nobody.
something
But
back
when
in
you
the day.
look at all the aristocrats,
Lord Jesus, I'll just keep a pan.
when you look at all the aristocrats, and you know they love to show, right? They love to talk and invite guests over and sing grand piano. All these so-called conscious people who doing chakra and meditation, all of them have singing bowls in the house. All of them have crystals. How many of them using pan as sound and healing therapy?
Zero.
I was commenting earlier. Do you all know it have a hand pan? That them
A
people
hand pan?
a hand pan. When all you leave, listen to me.
I don't Google that, girl.
I believe in education. I believe in we cannot continue to stay ignorant. All your people in the Far East, patent it. And internationally, this hand pan, it looks just like the steel pan, flipped over. And people playing
it has an oval kind of shape.
Yes.
Or something.
You see how the bottom of your steel pan is?
I saw that.
Flip over.
It flip over. So it's like you're playing the pan upside down.
You're playing the pan upside down. And all these international people and all these foreign bodies going off on it and going crazy on it. And we here, as I commented as well, we have been too welcoming as a people. Trinidadians is gin, scrin, laugh, everybody you're welcome. And everybody we welcome, everybody going with something and taking bits and pieces and parts of us. And that has to end.
And then we want to call them culture vultures.
Exactly.
They don't only have culture vultures. No, we can't have culture vultures. Listen to me. It have some people right in the country here, just like in the days where they say, well, some of our people that sell us off too, you know.
Yes, but
they
the
know
Africans who, but
they know that they're taken. And instead of saying, here, let me do the business right, where you can make a forever, everlasting money, they will just throw money in the face. Yeah, I get a cool 2 million. All right, well, I'll turn my back, boy, and take it.
And this type of behavior is a generational
Take it.
behavior. And we have to continue to educate ourselves, guys. I believe in education. I believe in cultural education. It have no way. We have such a rich culture and so much things that we hold there or we supposed to hold there, we are not. We're losing it. Right? You can have conversations with these 5-year-olds and they don't know. How many of you on this live know about this do say that and Trinidad say games? But when it is we have game night, everybody know how to play Monopoly. I just say Monopoly, but it's Monopoly.
Nah, don't say that. I love that.
Right?
I love that.
Yes, but how many people?
That's your point.
Yeah, how many people know about it? Yeah, it's true.
And that is locally made. I see Terri and them did game night. You understand? I would love to see if in their games night they would have had a game like that.
Well, all right. We have this conversation. So this is something we could start. We could start it right on a live. We could do a game night. We could do a Zoom. You know what I mean? So,
local.
So this is great conversation. This is great conversation, and this is conversation. It shouldn't stop here. You know what I mean? Because tonight we did the live. I mean, we gone over the time. It's after 12. You know,
we passed my bedtime.
The live was very informative. Super came on the live and said it was very informative, and we took up, myself and Base took a conscious decision, because we could have come on the live and play Zest and Wild Out, and you know, but we decided to do something a bit different. If you understand what I'm saying, when it comes to the music, the culture, and any topic that we decide to touch on. You know what I mean? So the Shona is a Shona, right?
Amrika since you organized the Zoom, the games. I think Amrika since you organize the games.
That's serious? Well, yeah.
Organized. All right, cool. All right, nice.
All right.
So Lashona, thanks for your contribution. Great contribution. We appreciate it. You know, you had your time.
Yeah, boy. Beautiful. The education, yeah, girl. Thank you. The hand pan, it's real. The hand pan, boy. I'll look it up there.
Stay in touch, tune into the live every time.
Of
on
course.
our Wednesday 9 p.m.
Of course.
All right?
Of course. Take care.
Thanks again.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And look out for my bonnet next week, eh? Come on with my bonnet.
Yes.
Yeah, but the
Yeah, we're
bonnet.
going on, eh? Yeah, we're going on. We was, right, Terri had finished tell us about what she was doing with the music moving forward, right?
Yeah. And what about Calypso next year, Terri? You're doing Calypso? Or Calypso? You will be doing a Calypso, right?
Well, I actually released one of my defending songs. That was the Calypso.
The Calypso, the song Calypso. Okay, right, yes.
That is one of my defendants because I already had my 2 songs, right? So I just released one because by the end of the day, I'm an artist, so I'm not the person to just wait on competition to release songs.
Yeah.
So I had to release something. I was feeling, nah, boy, months going and I released something. I'm not accustomed to this. I had to release something.
No. So Terri had this, right? I've worked in the studio too already. We have been in the studio together, and you're one of the most versatile artists. You can sing R&B, you can sing pop, you can do any genre of music, right? Do you see yourself doing any other genre of music? Let's say like a pop album or R&B album. Or you're sticking with the Calypso?
She want to do nothing but Calypso.
I have songs like that right now because by the end I still writing songs like that. I have some halfway recorded, some almost finished and stuff. But you know what? I will always, you know, you remember when you grow up in something, as much as I could sing other things, when you grow up in something, like I was telling some people the other day, that even if tomorrow, let me say I decide to sing, like be like Rihanna and decide to sing something, whatever, I am still going to turn back and try to help my culture. Because it's not that, you know, remember I grew up in it. So it's not like I was born and when I turned 3 years, I went to America and I lived the rest of my life there. So I'm not really connected culturally. I actually grew up in this thing. You understand me? And my father, he right there in my face. So it's
yeah, he can go forgive you.
Yeah, it's not something that I could give up on just like that. So I will always do Calypso, but I will not bucking myself. You understand? And stifle my talent by the end of the day.
Yeah, man, Calypso.
Yeah.
So Terri, it was nice having. I really appreciate. This was actually one of our best lives.
The best. Not one of the best. This was the best.
The best
ever.
I feel it's the best. Right?
Yeah, but the
best life. You know, we appreciate your time. You know, that's something we can't pay for. We really appreciate that. Moving forward with it.
We can't go away.
Moving forward, we wish you all the best in your career. You have my support. You know, you have my support from inception.
Yes.
You know, when it comes to the music, you know, continue doing what you're doing. Right? I know where it came from, and I've seen the growth musically, spiritually, in every single way. You know.
Yeah.
And you're a great artist. You're one of the greatest we have in the Caribbean. You know what I mean? So keep doing your thing.
And I have always said the person to take our music, whether it's Calypso, soca, would be a female.
Female,
A
yeah.
female is the one to take it. I
Maybe-
always say that.
Maybe she's still growing, eh?
Maybe
It
still
could
could still be.
It could be one
Yeah,
of
it could
those
still be.
young that coming up.
She could still be in the nutsack, but it will be a female.
But I wasn't going back that far, base.
She can still be the
Okay.
peanut punch.
Yeah, she could still be the peanut punch. Yeah, still be. But nah, female man, could happen. But let me get the thing going, man. I energized today. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, I love it. I'm a
Anything you want to
crumb.
tell the fans, Terry? Anything you want to tell the fans? No?
What I want to tell everybody is that, you know what? Let we push and work hard towards our culture, and that's what we have to push it as. Are doing this for my culture, not for self alone, for culture. And we have to understand that sometimes our journey, even though it's successful, it mightn't reach exactly where we expected. You know, we mightn't receive the Grammy, but some of us are just track makers. The next set could be the road makers, and the other set could be the people to just drive right through straight to the Grammy, right?
Well said.
Everybody has the part to play. We all playing our part, and it is all accepted. Not because you're not the one that accept the Grammy, but you make a way for that person to reach there. Because things was put in place, and we fought and we fight and we did it. And we have to love culture. Have to love culture. That's why I write the song. I feel a greatness flowing through my veins. Do you know what I love? When that feeling starts, it goes nowhere. Do you know what I love? When you move your hips so calypso, make it hip so calypso. Who is the core the rhythm? Raise all I was them. Who give back? Who give the dance and humor? Pick on at your partner. A melodious educator. What but soca? Haha. When you feel the love again. We have to do it for culture. We have to do it for culture.
Culture first.
You understand?
Gosh, boy.
I might die in the morning, but I
Rebuke
might
that.
make a way. Yeah, rebuke that. But me winning the Calypso Monarch with, as people say, I make a switch. That must be done encourage a whole set of youths to actually, so we could sing this kind of music. Well then, yeah, we could do this kind of topics. You understand me? Maybe I will be with for some youth that we must be even recognized yet. You understand? So all of us have our part. Me, Amrika, Michelle, Corinne, just everybody have their part, but we just have to go at it that we're doing it for culture.
Yeah.
For culture. That's it. And do you. Don't want to be like anybody else. Do you.
Yeah.
I don't like when artists going by other artists and say, you see how that one, you see what working for you. That is what working for she. That doesn't mean to work for you. Stop that.
I tell Biz that. Terry, good morning. Terry is after it's 25 minutes to 1. I have radio. Tomorrow.
You just go and sleep on 5 o'clock in the morning, boy.
Better listen to me.
You just up all night, you don't sleep on your bed.
Parrot on a stick. Listen to
Right? You don't sleep on your bed.
A parrot on a stick. Right? I have to drop my master work, drop my son by the person who's to take care of him, and go to work.
Be sure
your woman drive by, you ain't gonna drop asleep on yourself.
RKG, good morning.
Not about parrot on a stick.
Terry, we love you, girl.
Love you too, Terry.
Later.
Yeah, we love you, girl. Yeah, well. Calypso. the ending.
Hear what's going on. Wait. Before we leave.
What's that?
Before we leave, let me put them to our test. We have a hamper to give away. Anybody could call and sing any of Terri songs, do not win the hamper, even if it's our verse.
Huh? What song is that? My songs are played.
Hey.
They
Yeah.
try to play it. What nobody can
Anybody could sing a verse into any of Terri songs.
Well, it's better hang up and call back.
What you have?
Okay, G, the shift, you know. I thought was we wanted the Spanish. We done with the Spanish, or?
Nah, the Spanish, the Spanish realized Terri was on too long Spanish, but we gonna sleep. But listen to this.
Oh.
What's the nice hamper? It's everything. It's everything.
Oh, a Spanish was supposed to come on? Or could I tell him how to come on?
No. He had a Spanish question before. A question about speaking Spanish.
Well, Spanish,
Yeah, we done with that. You see?
Hey. Well, you have to call and
also,
sing.
there was somebody by the name of Ibis on the live who guessed that where I wore my crown. Actually, wore this crown in the Soca Monarchs finals. That's for the Station in Bush 2016. So somebody named Ibis. So I will look out for you and I will top you up there, Ibis.
Right. So you have all right. Somebody calling in here now. Just now. All right. Oh God. Somebody coming in. Let me see. Is this a little verse? Let me see. Come in.
But the verses are lots to know. So
Hey, look, guys, Elmo.
Hello.
Elmo. You singing? You singing for me?
You find a verses too much?
Bring me out to sing at the end of the party, you mad or what? Me most first time in my life, you crazy?
He's napping. I am the last singer. I don't know what I am now. I am the last singer. I tell all you, just give away the hamper.
Oh, the hamper take away? Oh, after that.
But you had to sing one of Terry's songs.
Nah, you gotta sing free way.
Chorus, not a bass.
Not me,
A
partner.
chorus. No.
A chorus of everybody know Obia, boy.
All I know is walking Obia. That's all I know.
But yeah,
Well, right, that is one of his songs. That is one of his songs.
A lot of people know Obia, but the sleeping right now, the ones who know it's sleeping is
Most of
after
them run
one.
in the bed to sleep because they're afraid of Obia. Obia does walk after 1, 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, boy. That's not song to sing now.
So you're that time give away the hamper. Give it away on
Yeah,
radio.
okay.
You can consider
What's
radio.
Hey, man, respect Elmo.
I respect Elmo.
Yeah, man.
Nah. All right. Okay. People calling in. Let me see. People, but I think I keep calling. You see, radio. You see, habit is a serious thing. I say calling in. Like I on radio. Boy.
Yes, caller, you're live.
Let me see. And that's
Good night.
Package, yes, caller, you're live.
You want to sing first?
Why not? I could try.
Try a thing.
Okay. Go ahead.
Why all you try, them try. Them can't take my joy. Them can't take my joy. I done.
Hey, you done it?
That was a try. Terri, you know that's actually one of my favorite songs right now.
Can't take my joy.
Yeah, we play that like every
I
day.
love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah. We play that every day.
Religiously every morning. Before I leave home, I have to listen to it.
Yes, lovely. What's your name?
Jewel.
Yeah, what to do?
Empress Jewel is my Instagram handle.
Right, DM me your name. DM me your name and we'll let you know if you win, right?
All right, no problem.
All right.
My Jewel, sleep well.
All right.
Always.
No, that's a beautiful song. That's a beautiful song.
Yes.
That's a beautiful
Other people
song.
love that song.
Yeah, that's a beautiful. Terri, I want to tell you something.
What's that?
I'm being honest with you. When this song started playing, I didn't know it was you, know. I didn't know it was Terri, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know.
I did not know it was Terri. I did not know it was Terri.
A lot of people
After a while, I realized. I said, but who was that? Yeah, but I Terri. I said, Terri. I said, lie. All right.
People be like, Terri, you really something? I was like, yeah, when I sing, it's like, that you?
Yeah, nah, beautiful song. Beautiful song. So somebody coming on live. Let me see.
I really wish Terri could have an opportunity on the international stage like The Voice or something, but I wish, or you know, I really wish, but For the world to see, boy, the world to see. No? Or like, how old did get on thing? Where you went on that triple X thing, what it was? America,
Babe,
was that UK?
your friend coming on the live.
I'm not talking
Who,
about.
Roma? Who's that, Roma? Hey, Roma, boy. Roma, you up still? What's up, Roma?
I'm fine, thanks, and you?
Nice, we beautiful, man. Live queen Roma in the house.
Not me and you, eh?
In the morning is life, in the evening is life, in the night time is life. How the hell we go survive? Life.
You telling me to have so much of people still up this people's job?
What do you mean? The people upstairs, look at over 76 people there.
Watch now, Roma. I leave for work today. I see you on the line. I on air, I see you on the line. I come over here.
Home, Roma. See you on the line. No matter write a song about you, boy. You're on the live, you're living on the live, boy. You see live queen.
I jump like grasshopper from life to life.
That's right.
Roma, we have a big hamper for you.
Roma was together hamper since last week, boy.
You had to sing a Terri song. You know any Terri song?
She went up.
I wonder, boy. I'm big up to you, Miss Terri Lyons.
Thank you, that. Thank you.
I love for me to sing. It's steamy. Don't know.
On the live, boy.
Miss Terri Lyons.
But wait, if you have any questions you want to ask Terri?
Terri, where does get our vibes and that energy from?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just enough for that and sugar. So I don't drink alcohol, but I eat a lot of things.
Yeah, we know you like the soft mango.
They have it natural, like me.
Yeah.
Natural,
I want
Roma,
to in a video with you,
Roma, you don't smoke.
Yes.
Yeah.
A video. Terri ain't ready for that, Stephen or Roma. Different, you know. You ready for that pace now? You ready for that pace of Roma at all now?
Watch that.
Ready?
Terri, you don't know Roma. First time you just seen Roma.
No, I saw the video. The trend video.
Roma popular on all stations.
I'm out there. Not steamy.
Roma out there. Right now,
Yeah,
Roma big out there.
Miss Terri Lyons.
Yes.
Your vibes does make me feel to crawl up on wall like a spider from Al Qaeda. Take it like a time bomb and drop it like a bomb.
Oh, drop a bomb on them.
Well, when
That is Obia.
When I really recording right now,
Roma, let me ask Roma the question. Hear what? Roma, hear this, right? We think about, listen to this, right? We're talking about relationship and thing here. When you think about a man marrying two men.
Nah.
You would if you get a man giving you everything financially, supporting you.
Be specific. He's not Muslim.
Yeah, he's not a Muslim. Just a a normal man. Giving you everything. Car, house.
Yeah, but use the main wife. Use the main wife. They go about us. Use the main wife. Use the first wife.
Yeah.
I will tell you something. I don't share. So that
Roma, you're greedy, right? Drop a bomb on them. Roma, don't share. Don't care, Roma, don't share, baby.
Don't share.
She don't share.
Roma, don't share.
Roma, the man, listen to me. Your bank account nice. You have about 4 million in your bank account.
She don't care. She don't
I'm
share.
not sharing.
She don't care. She don't share.
I'm not sharing him.
Roma, you're driving the latest Benz.
I'm not sharing.
And is that
what
somebody say as Casey? And is that no sharing?
Is that no share? No sharing.
No.
But they say sharing is caring.
Roma, which soca this area like?
It's about a lot I like, you know.
I'm talking about a meal, eh? Give me one name.
A meal?
Yeah, when he say like, what define like? What kind of like you talking about?
What kind of like, RPG?
You like you see, and they say gay ladies look good and I like your vibes. What you gonna do?
Oh, that kind of like.
Yeah,
that kind of like.
I will respond and tell him I like it too, you know. You see me? Yeah.
And you go drop a bomb on him.
One of the entertainers I like is Macamillion.
You like Maka, you like
I
Red
love
Man.
Maca. Yeah, I like
You like
Maca,
Red
but I
Man,
like you guys.
Bass like my bass.
So what's that?
I like you guys.
If Maka tell you, Roma, leave your husband. Come with
Nah.
me.
Nah, he not good.
No.
He knows
You
it.
love him that much.
I love him musically.
Musically.
Musically. Yeah,
Yeah.
boy, Roma, you have very peculiar taste.
Oh, good.
Hey, let me go in my bed and sleep, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go in my bed now. No, I want to go in my bed. No.
All the time,
No.
you trying to play off.
You know why? You know why I want to go in my bed? Because I feel the life go cut off on RKG and go save nothing again. So let me just quit while we are ahead now because you that kind of fella. And we go lose everything. All the footage.
You want it? Well, see, from me because I'm each year. You want it? All
No.
the money.
Nah.
No. We was leaving all the time. No, we was leaving all the time.
No, what happened?
No, because of you, Roma.
The first live that we did, my phone, somewhere around my phone, and we cut off the live. So, you know, just save a life. So, all that we had before, we lost it. So, we started back, what was about 45 minutes an hour now. We get super, we get a few people, we get you on the live. So, and plus, it's minutes to one. Based on
RKG and them all, you know, they had to go and sleep.
What's that? Based on a woman, woman leave him, right? He looking for a woman right now, right? He love red woman, but red woman don't love he, right? She leave him, right? He looking for a woman right now. He don't want to set a responsibility. Base can stay up.
Roma, I go on the live and you and me go come on a live, yes?
What kind of life is that? Live
Real
wire?
live. We see that town there? Live.
That life have forklift in it.
It's Stevie. Hey, drop a tongue on them.
Hey, so Roma, we go talk Terri.
Yes, sir.
It was nice.
RKG excuse about the hamper. You're dropping it for me and Kelly or what?
Base go link you. Base go drop it for you.
Just so? Okay.
Base will drop it.
RKG, so why you can't drop it?
Yeah, so why you can't drop it? She wants you to drop it, RKG. You drop it.
Base is living closer. Don't worry.
Living closer.
The empire is yours. The empire is yours.
I live in the West, boy. You don't know Trinidad or West Kelly Village? It's Kelly Village you live in, Roma?
Yeah.
Or Kelly Village? Alright, okay.
Yeah.
And where you live in?
Yeah, before something, eh?
Yeah, I live in the West.
No, but listen, here what. Base, I will give Roma this hamper, and you will give the girl before the hamper. That's fair. Oh, we have two hampers.
Which girl before?
You want
The
to
girl
start?
who came and sing the song.
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
So, Roma, you have a hamper to get?
Yes,
I'm
Roma
going
needs
to
to
take
go
you a
hamper
fate.
since long.
I'm going to take you a fate, RKG.
Woo!
If you don't want to come, Kelly.
Yeah, all that. Oh, where you working? Where you station? Yeah, we go talk. We go link.
The hamper is yours.
Yeah, the hamper is yours. You deserve the hamper.
All right.
Thank you.
All right,
No
beautiful.
problem.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good night,
Bye,
everyone.
Roma. Bye-bye.
Peace.
See you on the live tomorrow.
Everybody reach
Okay.
out.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. Reach out safe, everyone.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Yeah, but RKG was a nice one. So the person who named Ibis, the person whose name Ibis, I read the comment where the person Ibis said Soca 2016 Soca Monarch performance. I'll be looking for that person. I promised a top up and you'll get a top up. Let's DM me your number.
So you top up. I think I want to thank Nestle too because
boy, big up Nestle.
So I think Roma deserves the hamper. And
yes.
It's only fair that we give the girl that.
All right. You have to apologize to Renzo, right? Because he was there And we did not bring him on because the conversation was going so, you know. So I thought just be sometimes, you know what I mean? So big up to everybody who joined. We get some nice numbers tonight. Big up to Super Blue for coming in. Big up to Amrika for coming in. You know what I mean? Everybody, boy. Oh gosh. Best live ever. Can't touch you on a Wednesday. Best live on a Wednesday.
Let me save the line.
Yeah, go and save it, eh? Go and save it, please. Right. Laters. On the live.
Yeah. All right.
Next thing you know to save it,